Good morning children. Welcome to today's science video. In today's video we will do chapter number 7, skeletal system and nervous system. You know that we have already started this chapter in the previous video. We'll continue the same today. Now we are doing topic number 1, skeletal system. In the previous video we did parts of the skeleton. In this video we'll do joints and muscles. Now children, do you know what are joints? Yes? Think about it. A joint is a place where two or more bones meet. There are three types of joints: immovable joints or fixed joint present in our cranium, slightly movable joint present in the vertebrae in our backbone, and freely movable joints which are present in our arms and legs. Now next we'll talk about different types of movable joints. Swing your arm and see in how many directions it can move. Yes, it can move in all the direction. This is because of first type of joint, ball and socket joint. This joint allow movement in all the directions and it is present in your shoulder and in your hips. Okay, now the shoulder joint and the hip joint is the ball and socket joint. Next we talk about hinge joint. Hold the pencil and write, or bend your arm and touch your head, or bend your knees. You are able to do different actions like this because of the joint present in your knees, elbows and fingers. This joint is hinge joint. Now this joint allow movement only in one direction, that is forward and backward. Just like the hinges of a door, it can move only in one direction. I hope you have understood. Next is pivot joint. Now this joint is present only at one place in your body. It is present between your head and the first vertebra of your backbone. Now this joint is a joint where skull meets the vertebral column, and this is very important joint as it allow you to move your head up and down and sideways. Now you might have understood that it is present in your neck. Okay children? Now next is the last type of movable joint, gliding joint. This type of joint allows the bones to slide against one another in a gliding motion. Okay, now whenever you move your wrist to bend or pick up something, or you wave or you do bye-bye to your friends, you are moving using your gliding joint. They are found between your wrist and your ankles. Okay, so the gliding and the sliding joint found between wrist and ankle is your gliding joint. Next we talk about something very interesting. First is cartilage. Now a cartilage is a tough elastic tissue present on the surfaces of the bone, and you know that most joints are covered with this tough elastic cartilage, and this protect the bones from wear and tear. Now next is the ligament. They are fibrous connective tissue which attaches bones to bones. And the third one is tendons. They are again fibrous connective tissue, but they attach muscles to bones. Children, please remember, ligament connects bones to bones and tendons connect muscles to bones. And cartilage, it is present between the bones. And your eyes and nose also is made up of cartilage. Okay, that's why it is not very hard like a bone. Now let's talk about second part of today's topic, that is muscles. Do you know what are muscles? Yes, you might have heard this word. Muscles are soft stretchy band of tissues. Okay, muscles are tissues that cover our bones. It is a band or a bundle of fibrous tissue that has the ability to contract, and they help in producing movement, or they maintain the position of various parts of your body. Okay, the muscle make itself smaller when it contracts and return to its original size when it relax. We have more than 600 muscles in our body. Okay, each one is of different shape, size, and have different functions. Now let's talk about types of muscles. There are three types of muscles. Skeletal muscles, also called as voluntary muscles. They help in movement and they are under our control. Okay, so they are present in your arms and your legs and in your neck. Okay, then we have smooth muscles. They are also called as involuntary muscles. We do not have any control on them. They move on their own. Your breathing, flowing of blood, movement of food in the stomach, all happens automatically because of these smooth muscles. The third type of muscles are cardiac muscles. These are the muscles of your heart. The heart works all the time, pumping blood to different parts of the body automatically, whether we are awake or asleep. This is because of your cardiac muscles. Now, I hope you have understood muscles portion. Now, let's summarize whatever we have studied in this skeletal system. First, we did parts of skeleton, that is skull, rib cage, backbone, and limbs. And now today we have done joints, which are of different types, movable joints and immovable joints. Then lastly we did muscles, and we did three types of muscles. Those are skeletal muscles or voluntary muscles, smooth muscles or involuntary muscles, and cardiac muscles. Now we have 206 bones in our skeleton. We have 600 muscles in our body. You have to remember all this. I believe you have understood this portion very nicely, and in the next class we will talk about the nervous system. Thank you so much for listening and seeing the video. Stay home, stay safe, and stay healthy. Take care of yourself, children. Bye bye.